Hi, I'm Kathy Najafi. Welcome to Bridging Cultures. I'm really excited about today's show because it's all about France. France is located in Western Europe and covers roughly 211,000 square miles, having the largest area among European Union members. A little smaller than Texas, its neighbors include Spain, Italy, Germany, Switzerland, and Belgium, as well as the Atlantic Ocean and the Mediterranean Sea. With an estimated population of 65.8 million people, France is the 20th most populous country in the world. The capital of France is Paris, and French is the national language. France is a secular country, and freedom of religion is a constitutional right. Though France possesses a wide variety of landscapes, roughly two-thirds of France is mountains and hills. It has various climates ranging from moderate to warm and or below freezing, depending upon the region and latitude. France also has extensive river systems such as the Seine and the Loire. Art and culture are an important part of France. Among the several famous French artists and writers are Renoir, Monet, and Victor Hugo. France has a mixed economy which combines extensive private enterprise with substantial state enterprise. Historically, agriculture was one of France's major industries. Today, France produces and exports agricultural products such as wheat, poultry, dairy, beef, and pork. It is also a leading producer of wine. Presently, France's economy is much more industrialized as it produces cars, aerospace products, and other manufactured goods. It is also a major producer of chemical products. Fashion, textiles, and tourism also play a significant role in the French economy. Financial services, banking, and the insurance sector are also an important part of France's economy. France is the smallest emitter of carbon dioxide among the 7 most industrialized countries in the world due to its heavy investment in nuclear power. With roughly 10 million tourists a year, France is ranked as the first tourist destination in the world, ahead of Spain and the United States. After Paris, the second leading tourist destination in France is the French Riviera. UNESCO's World Heritage List includes 37 French sites. Additionally, some of the world's largest and most renowned museums, including the Louvre, are located in Paris. And finally, French cuisine is notorious for being one of the finest in the world. It is extremely diverse and has exerted a major influence on other Western cuisines. Today I'd like to welcome Clarita Montan and our friend Carl Uluvig. Carl, we'll go ahead and start with you. Could you go ahead and introduce yourself and tell us how long you've been here?
My name is Carl Uluvig. I'm 18 years old. I'm here since last year.
Mm-hmm.
I have graduated from high school in economic and sociology. And that's kind of thing.
Okay, great. And what are your plans after you graduate? What are your plans?
I want to return to France in order to take hotel school in Savignac. It's near my hometown, and work as a...
So you're going to be going back to France at the end of the spring semester?
Yes.
I see, great. And Claire, tell us about you. Could you introduce yourself, please?
So my name is Claire. I was born in France. I lived next to Switzerland and Italy, so in the Alps, in the countryside of France. And I arrived here last semester for the LCC program. And I do know what I want to do, I just don't know where I want to be. So I would like to study political science and maybe do some international law.
Oh, right, great.
Yeah.
And how many languages do you speak, Claire?
I know 3 languages fluently, and then I understand Italian, and I can get by Italian.
And I think you said you're studying Russian
And I'm
as well.
studying Russian, yeah.
All right, super. Okay, great. Well, I tell you what, let's start the show by telling the audience, how do you greet people back in France? How do we greet people over there?
How do we,
Greet and say hello to people.
Well, we do 2 kisses, one of each cheek,
All
on
right.
each cheek, but it depends on the region.
Yeah.
Like I
It's
don't
three. It's three. Like,
Okay, now Carl, you're from southern France,
Southern
around the
France,
Mediterranean
Spain.
coast.
Yeah.
And so how would that greeting be then?
And it's three kisses with women, but
Three
with
kisses
men
with
we
women.
just shake hands.
Okay, 3 kisses
Yeah.
with women and men shake hands.
Yeah.
And
Where I live, men shake hands too, and we would do 2 kisses.
right.
But for example, I've heard that like in Paris they would do 4,
Mhm.
and they would like start on the left side when we start on the right side.
All right.
So that's
It
always.
depends on the region.
It depends
Yeah.
on the region. All right, great. I tell you what, from greetings, let's go to the French cuisine. And we were talking about that beforehand, and you had sort of mentioned that in France you have over how many different varieties of cheese?
300.
Yeah, I guess more than 300.
Over 300.
And that it wouldn't surprise me if the number like was way higher than that.
Really? And then how would you describe French cuisine to us? You were
Fine and
Sense
gourmet.
of detail. Maybe.
a lot of detail goes into
Yeah.
French cooking. And what would be
Yeah.
a traditional dish back in France?
Well, I think they would start with like snails,
All right.
escargots,
Frogs
Okay.
also.
And frogs?
like
Okay.
frogs, yeah.
Frog legs,
Frog
okay.
legs.
All right.
And I mean cheese. We always
Cheese,
eat cheese, and then like a dessert, like from any kind. But
Okay.
yeah, we have to have cheese
All right.
at our meals.
You have to have cheese for all meals. What about dessert? Does dessert play a big role in French cuisine? Your pastries?
Yeah. I think-
Yeah. Well, you probably know more about that because I don't really like them, but
We have a lot of desserts.
Uh-huh.
I can say
like profiterole. And all that.
profiterole also.
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. All right. Great. And all right. Great. And you said something about quantity very quickly. So do you have large servings like you do here in the United
No,
States, or are
not
they smaller
really.
servings?
Small.
When you go out of a restaurant in France, they never ask you like if you want a box because
No.
you don't need one
You don't need one. Okay.
because the plates aren't that big.
Yeah.
So and
And-
you had sort of said quality versus
Yeah,
quantity.
it's
Yeah,
more
yeah.
about the quality of the food, and they would have a small plate with really good food than a huge plate with not good food.
All right.